Hi everybody, Sean O'Toole with the O'Toole Group and Miss Charnell Smith,
Hi everyone.
owner of the Aloha Steakhouse. Well, one of the owners. We've got Jim Avery and Jose Sandoval, but she is in a
I'm
lot
the
of ways.
managing partner.
In a lot of ways, she's the face of Aloha. And yeah, we're really excited to have you here today and get to talk a bit about this restaurant. My favorite restaurant in town. You know that. I've definitely got a bias for many reasons. But anyways, well, yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah. So to kind of get going, this is, we're just kind of doing just a few questions, but in your own words, what is your favorite thing about this restaurant? How would you describe this restaurant?
I feel like we want everybody that walks in the store to feel like family. And we want our employees to make them feel like family. They get to sit with them. We want them walking out that they are the Aloha family with us.
Yeah.
And the Aloha spirit.
Right. No, that's great. It's funny you say sit with you. I don't think I've ever sat at a table with you. Normally you're running around and you're saying, hey, how's everything going? So it's nice to have you actually sitting for once and taking a minute.
Thank you.
So, all right. Aloha's got a very unique history. You want to go over that a little bit for a lot of people that don't know the history of Aloha?
Sure. So Aloha, actually, Jim, my partner, and Jose took everything out of Oceanside and Ventura chart houses, and they brought it here, so we're almost 100% recycled. And Aloha, why they named it Aloha again, is because they wanted everybody to feel like family, and they wanted that Aloha spirit. And they also brought over 54 of the employees from the Ventura chart house, and you're one of them.
I was one of them. I remember that transition well when Chart House was purchased by Landry's Corporation. They decided to take that beautiful hillside property and turn it into a Joe's Crab Shack. But, there's some mixed feelings there, but it was really special, I think. I grew up in the Chart House. My mom worked there for 20 plus years. I was there for probably 8 years before I moved over here when Aloha opened. But walking in here for the first time, it felt like a Chart House. It felt like home. And, what you guys did here, I think was really special. So,
and everybody feels that way.
Yeah, it's like, facelift to a debatably better location right on the water.
And this place was closed for 2 years before that.
Yeah, so no, it was a good thing for everybody. All right, so what's the most ordered entree here?
I would think it's like Kenny's tableside.
The
Filet.
legendary Kenny's pepper steak fillet.
Correct. And the macadamia mahi.
Yeah. And describe Kenny's preparation and what that includes. Like, what is there some showmanship with that, you think?
Oh, there's lots of showmanship. And he loves it.
Yeah.
So it's tableside, and it's a fillet, and then it's with our gravy, our pepper gravy, and also Grand Marnier. And so he lights a big fire and puts it all in that delicious gravy and adds mushrooms and onions if you'd like.
What I remember happening is it's like as nights progress, you're working, you see one pepper steak happen and you see the big flame, and within 15 minutes you've got 3 orders of pepper steaks coming out because everyone goes, I want that. It's just funny how restaurants work. And it's like even the sizzling mushrooms, they coming out. Everyone's like, what are those? So
I love it.
I'm not surprised that's the most.
And now the banana Fosters, because we do that tableside.
You know what? That is amazing. That's newer, but I just had that recently. That was excellent.
Yeah.
So, what's the most unique request you've gotten and been able to accommodate? I'm sure you get tons all day. But.
I do, and the way I say things to my employees too. Yes, what's the question? So I'll do anything.
Yeah.
So I think the most unique is getting dancers in here, some Hawaiian dancers for a gentleman's 90th birthday. And he started crying because it ended up being one of his daughters in the dance.
Wow.
So it was really neat.
Wow. And what a perfect location for that.
Yeah, it was really fun.
Yeah. For me, I'm going to interject one of my stories, not to
Okay.
change the interview here, but back in the Chart House, I thought it was very unique when I'm working in, I think, Section 5, the back of the restaurant. And I come in and I can't remember who was managing at that time. I think it was Jack Stevens, but he goes, hey, Sean, we've got a request, and you're going to be waiting on the table, so let me describe this to you. And it was a surprise wedding. So it wasn't, they weren't engaged, they weren't of these things. And I get this request like, hey, all the friends and family are going to be out on the patio. You're going to be serving them. And this guy is going to surprise, this gal is going to surprise her boyfriend with a surprise wedding. And
wow,
I was so intrigued. I'm going, this could go really good or it could go really bad. And it ended up going really good. And a bit of backstory. It wasn't all completely just a surprise wedding on somebody. But I guess he had been proposing to her for many years and really wanted to like marry her and all those things. So it was kind of ironic. It was like, it kind of made sense after I heard the background that it was a surprise wedding. But that was pretty interesting, and Chart House was able to accommodate it. So
yeah, that's really fun.
We
have lots of different surprises here. There was a motorcycle sitting out front. We were able to get the motorcycle out there, and a gentleman surprised his dad with a Harley out there.
Oh my God,
that was really fun. And then engagements all the time.
Yeah, yeah, and 40th birthdays.
Yes, you had yours.
Yeah, I had a 40th birthday. So, secret menu. There's the menu, and you guys are so good at accommodating. If you're going to come to dinner and order something that might not necessarily be on the menu, what would be something fun?
We have a couple things, but I think the spinach salad and you add the seared ahi on top is really a secret.
With the warm bacon dressing. That's a good one. I'm gonna have to come back here for dinner tonight. Tell me about what your favorite part about owning this restaurant is. It's such a iconic Ventura location. It's it's such a loved restaurant. What's your favorite part about owning this restaurant?
Well, I've been in the restaurant business for a long time. It's 43 years now, something close to that. I just love all the guests, and it's just family. I love family. I love making everybody's experience great, and my employees are wonderful.
Oh my God, yeah, definitely some big personalities, some really fun people that work here at Aloha, and I think ultimately, like a lot of businesses, it's the top down that is kind of really shows the values and gives the overall impression. I mean, look at a place like Patagonia, you've got the Charnell kind of top down making this culture, and I think you guys do a really good job here making this a nice culture and a fun place to work and a great place for people to come enjoy an afternoon in an environment that's very nice, but in a way casual. And that's one thing that really drew me to the Chart House. And well, aside from growing up there, wearing Aloha print shirts, you've got beautiful artwork, all beach inspired things. That's really, I think, special. And
people ask, what's the dress code? I said, there is not a dress code. Enjoy yourself.
Lastly, I know you guys do a ton of charity work, which is really great for not only the community, but for the people that you help. I was actually out at Santa Cruz Island one time, and I'm going to go hiking out there. And then I see this big Aloha Steakhouse,
for the run out there.
Yeah, it was the run. And what was ironic about it is we had left the ice chest back at the dock, so we had no food. So for whatever reason, we're out there, and Aloha Steakhouse miraculously appears. So we go on a hike, and we come back to Jim and everyone having a good time. But tell us about some other events. I know you got some special ones.
One of the special ones is Pier Under the Stars.
Yeah.
It's a very big event, and I'm on the board for that. And it helps rebuild the pier when it goes down, or anything that needs to be done with the pier. And I think that's a really big event. We also give a whole bunch of gift cards out to all the schools.
Yeah.
And I do help Pierpont School to let all their graduating kids go to see me for the end of the year. So the last 3 years, they have not had to pay any money to be able to go to that.
I like that.
And they made the money here.
Prospecting for new employees when they turn 16.
Right.
You got to indoctrinate them young.
I love having the kids young. I love to be able to give them their first check.
Yeah.
So, and they call me mom. So.
You are like the restaurant mom. Everyone comes here, big hugs. Everyone really loves you.
Well, I love people, and I love this business.
Yeah.
So.
Thank you for having us. I know you're just getting the day going, so I'll let you get going back to what you're doing. And everyone come out to Aloha Steakhouse. Amazing food, drinks, happy hour. Definitely, if you haven't been here, it's worth checking out. Parking is easy. You're at the beach, and some of the best sunsets in the world with the sun going down over the Channel Islands. Really a special place.
And please say hi to me.
Yes, and come say hi to Charnell. Thanks, everybody. Have a great rest of your day, and thank you, Charnell.
Thank you.
All right.